Hello guys and girls and all the other pronouns that exist in some people's world. Here's another video from Watchgambit. Before I go, let's have a swig of a super smoothie innocent defense. Ooh. Mango, coconut milk, apple and ginger with vitamins to support your immune system. Love it. On the list today, Sarpaneva Fabrik Helsinki, Myrsky MY Flieger, and we'll have a look at a couple of other Fliegers as well. The main topic is Sinn 358-065. Sarpaneva is on a Havestonstrap, pretty sweet military look. And another Flieger I have in my collection that's worth showing is ORIS Flying Doctor Limited Edition, 2,000 pieces as I recall. Pretty cool, and haven't seen many of these around my area. Have a look at what that looks like. By a Bing. Pretty cool. Had it for quite a while. And the main topic is a Flieger from a very traditional company called Sinn Spezialuhren. So just a quick history. If you're interested, if not, you can scroll ahead. Helmut Sinn founded the company in Frankfurt in 1961. And Sinn was a former World War II pilot and an instructor for blind flight. He used his knowledge of aviation to manufacture navigation clocks and pilot chronographs. Hence the love for the chronos and pilot watches. Amongst his many accomplishments during Mr. Sinn's ownership, it included a contract to refurbish old Heuer and Leonidas Bundeswehr chronographs used by the German army. In 1985, Sinn 140 made a first space trip on the wrist of a German astronaut on the Spacelab mission. 1994 brought a new owner to Sinn, Lothar Schmidt, a certified engineer and a former IWC production engineer. Fairly nice reference. Acquired the brand in 1994 and renamed the company Sinn Spezialuhren GmbH. He made many changes to the company and launched quite a lot of technical advances. And that's been the key in their history, more or less. The first watch built under Schmidt's lead was the 244 model made of titanium with magnetic field protection and freely oscillating suspended movement, which exceeded the DIN standard for anti-magnetic watches at that time. As he also promised, the brand continued to excel in the technological advancements. In 1998 they brought on the air humidifying technology, which is also present in this watch. That's why I mention it. And well, that with the temperature resistant technology allowed watches to remain functional between -45 and +80 degrees centigrade. And Sinn has always sort of shown its favoritism to pilot watches, and this is the basic business model the company, the brand was built on, and to show that, 2012 Sinn was the first one to respond to the test stuff announcement of standards to regulate pilot watches as well. So they have that little badge quality seal on the dial as well. And what the AR technology that's also present in this watch does is it solves the basic problem of mechanical watches, the aging of oils due to moisture in the air contained inside and or diffusing into the watch. So the movements are actually mounted in a nearly anhydrous atmosphere, so no moisture, thanks to the 3 air dehumidifying, that's a tricky word, technology elements of the drying capsule, the EDR seals, and the protective gas filling. So those are the 3 components. And how do they show up on the watch? There's this text AR on the display, which says, oh well, the watch contains those elements. There's a capsule visible in the lock area. The bluer it gets, the more moisture is inside the watch. And then you'll need to send it to service for replacement of the seals and the capsule and the gas inside. The nice thing about the EDR seals, opposite to normal nitrile rubber, the diffusion rate from inside the case to the air outside is reduced by 75%. Ooh. This is from Sinn website, so that means less moisture in, less to take care of. And well, what else? Well, that's probably as much history and technology you can handle at this point. So let's check out the watch, what it contains other than the stuff mentioned before. So obviously it's a Flieger because it says so on the dial, and a chrono, and the small sub-dials. Check out how cool the texture of the sub-dials is. Sort of rings inside each other, small rings becoming smaller and smaller rings. And the dial, Jesus, this is what caught my eye when I was browsing through some Sinn watches in Berlin just a few weeks ago. Apparently these dials are unique. They are hand brushed to have this finish that they have. No one is similar. They're all different and pretty sweet. The case is satinized stainless and crystal on both sides of the watch. On the front side there's an internal AR coating, and very happy that it's not on the outside as well, because that would suck pretty bad. Definitely love the design of the hands, the basic syringe and the color of them, and extremely happy that the positions of 12, 3, 6 and 9 don't have a number, and the numbers around the subdials are not cut in any way. They are completely perfect numbers all around. Well, the color of the dial, grayish, like, yeah, graphite, or what would you call it, but it has a brown hue to it as well, which is different from anything else I have in the collection. Lovely strap. It's available also in 5-link, which I hate with this watch because it's too blingy and doesn't go with the style at all. This one's pretty sweet. Canvas and leather on the inside. 22 lock width, so it can take just about any strap you can find in the market. Engravings in the back, Edelstahl, Wasserdicht, 10 bar, automatic, and the exact type of the watch 3053. And Selita 500 inside, decorated weight with the Sinn text, and principally it's derived from value 7750, which normally would make the watch quite thick. This one luckily is a flat back and 15 mil in thickness, so not too thick at all. So let's have a look at how that looks on my 17.7 centimeter wrist. Very, very classic, nice. Love the dial because it elevates this watch above other 35X series watches by far. Start the chrono. Pushers are working relatively nicely. I mean, sensitivity is on a good level. You don't have to crunch them too much. The crown goes nicely into thread. No struggle there. A little bit of a crown guard, not too much there, which I like as well. Not a big fan of crown guards in general. And lovely finishing of the product. This is German quality approach. When you do it well. Absolutely lovely. And drilled locks. Super feature. Easy to change the straps. So 3 fliegers. Let me know what you think. If you want a review of that one or that one, let me know. But this was Sinn 358, and thanks for tuning in. Talk to you later.